excited to bounce back today after dropping 2 last week. I still believe that South Al is a really good team. I think they're coached really well, and they're still trying to figure that thing out. So I think on any given night they can definitely pull out a win. So proud of us for being able to execute down the stretch. We had to run a couple sets. I thought we executed to perfection. I love the confidence of Izzy and LA tonight. When those two are confident offensively and defensively, I think we're really good on both ends of the floor. Just again, really excited to bounce back and to be back on our home floor.
They got hot kind of, I guess, midway through the third quarter, and that kind of carried over a little bit until the start of the fourth. What was the key to shutting them down to close out the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I thought that the game was called a little tight. So that kind of allowed a little bit of momentum to break sometimes. We just kind of had to play through that. And, I'm proud of our kids for playing through that and not, trying to talk to the refs or anything like that. But they made some tough shots as well. So hats off to them. But for us, it's just we had to just continue to stay in our lane, continue to look forward and execute and do what we need to do defensively to get stops whenever we need it, to score whenever we need it. And I thought we did that down the stretch.
I know you never really won a tough game necessarily, but, obviously the Lafayette game, the last time you were here kind of got away. Kind of progress to do what y'all did today to just go ahead and make the plays?
Yeah, I think you can always find progress in what we're doing, just being able to pull the win out when it's close, and also even in the losses. Last week I thought that there was some progress in those as well, because now we're starting to figure out some things offensively and taking high percentage shots and being able to knock those down. I thought we could have probably shot a couple more threes tonight, but we're okay with it because obviously you got the win, so you got to live with that. But Saturday, it's going to be a really good defensive team that's going to pack it in the paint. So the way that we play, we're going to attack the paint, and I think we're going to get a lot of kicks, and I think that we can make a lot of threes on Saturday. So I just want my kids to be confident and shoot the ball, and also be ready to attack the paint, get to the free throw line.
You just mentioned attacking the paint. It seemed like that was something you guys did well tonight. I mean, just the amount of fouls that these two drew.
Absolutely.
Just how encouraging was that for you, just to see them get to the rack, and then for you two, just what were you seeing out there? How are you guys able to find success inside?
Very encouraging for me because, if you get to the line 29 times, I feel confident that we're going to make a lot of those. So we got 22 points off the free throw line. You absolutely take that. I love when we're in attack mode because I know that we're capable of getting there and drawing fouls. We're also capable of making great reads and finding our teammates and knocking down a shot or finding our teammates for layups. So that's something that we definitely want to do moving forward. I thought, a couple games back, we weren't doing a great job of getting to the free throw line. I thought we did a great job of it tonight.
46 fouls combined, 46 free throws shot. How difficult is it to find the rhythm with that much going on?
Yeah. I never want to blame a ref or say anything, but the fact is it was called tight. And it is hard to find your momentum in those type of games. It's one game is a very physical game, and in the next game it's a little bit tight, and so you try to find your momentum and your rhythm in that. Luckily for us, we were able to just stay the course, and we got some really good stops without fouling, but then also we executed offensively and was able to score. But I didn't think that they called it tight one way. I thought they called it tight both ways. For me personally, I prefer a more physical game, but hey, it is what it is. And, I'll let these two speak to how they feel about it.
Yeah, I think we were really seeing success getting to the free throw line just because, like you said, they were calling it tight, but also just how they were playing defense, they relied a lot on their one-on-one defense and kind of were denying the outside. So just seeing the being able to attack the lane really and get to the rim helped us a lot.
Yeah, definitely like ball screens and brushes worked really well for us today, which really helped us get in the lane, get fouled, and even just making plays. So I think we did a great job of setting ball screens and really just setting each other up for it.
And for you two, just the defensive effort. Going from the road trip back home. Just what did y'all think about the team's defensive effort today?
That's what we do. It's not an option. We defend and we convert on offense, and we work on defense every day. Even if it's a light day, we always gonna make sure we work on some defense. So.
Enough said.
Yeah, that's just who we want to be, and I believe that you have to be able to rely on your defense on the nights that the shots may not always fall. I believe that defense wins games, defense wins championships. So you got to be able to rely on that, and we can rely on that. We still think we could be even better defensively. So just something that we continue to work on. Offensively, we know we can score, but I think we could score it even better. Just continuing to clean things up, and you want to start playing your best basketball. Starting now, leading into March. So that you're ready to roll for the tournament.
I'm just going to say, Izzy, Coach mentioned a couple of set plays. Were those the jump shots you hit around 2-3 minute mark? Just kind of how those plays unfolded for you.
Yeah, they were playing me kind of tight, face guarding off the ball, but I felt like I was able to get some space in those sets off the stagger screens that were set for me, and it allowed me to get to my pull-up jumper.
And then the only player this season with more 30-point games than Izzy is Caitlin Clark. So just what is it about Izzy's game that just makes her so tough to guard? And Izzy, just how confident have you been this season? What's been working for you?
I think that it happens in practice. It happens in the work that she put in. She's gonna always work really hard, and some of the shots that she takes, people they ask questions. They ask, how does she make those shots? Well, if you watch her before practice, she's shooting 1-foot shots, and she got somebody closing out with a high hand, and she's shooting over, and it's just it just speaks to the work ethic of this team. We got players that really want to get in the gym and grow their game, and both of these have done that this year. And if you compare how they're playing this year to how they played last year, they both have taken a big step up. And so I'm really proud of them. And the most impressive thing is they're both juniors. Izzy is a junior doing this. LA is a junior doing this. I think their best is still yet to come. So really proud that I get to coach them.
Yeah, like Coach said, it really starts outside of the game. I know what I'm able to do. I know my strengths, my weaknesses. So just being able to trust myself, trust my teammates, trust my coaches, and just focus on making the right reads, the right plays, that's really what works for me.